Dear colleagues and friends, as you may know, after the pandemic in 2020, an option was added to sit for MCCQE1 exam from home, so-called remote proctoring online exam. And like any new experience, it has pros and cons. It can be your most stress-free experience or the most challenging one. Today, I'm going to give you an idea of what to expect in the days before and at the exam, and some insight on how to smooth out everything for yourself. More detailed information can be found on MCC YouTube channel. This is my own insight and experience. So suppose you have applied and paid for the exam through Physician Apply portal, and you have received a message from MCC in your inbox in Physician Apply account. You click on that, you find the details for registering with Prometric. You've done that, you've scheduled through Prometric website yourself. You've received your confirmation email from Prometric, and you wait and wait and wait. 1 week before the exam, you receive a reminder with some links to download the ProProctor app. There's a user guide on how to install it. It is pretty straightforward, nothing special about that. There is a link to a system check. You can only run this app on your Mac or PC. You cannot have it on your phone or your iPad or tablet. So if you have a laptop with Windows installed or Mac iOS or a desktop, you should be good. Installing the app on the Mac is a bit more complicated, but they have all the details explained in their user guide. One complication could be firewalls or antiviruses that block access to camera or microphone. Make sure you disable all the controls, because sometimes the antiviruses take over, which happened in my case, and I had to disable my antivirus for the day altogether. I think this is advisable because when you run the program, when you run the ProProctor app, it fills your full screen, so no notification from your antivirus can be seen on the page. You just realize that you can't have access to your webcam or you cannot hear the supervisor's voice, and you don't know what's wrong. That is your antivirus blocking access. And of course, this is more common in case of Windows. In Mac laptops, you don't need any antivirus, and that doesn't cause any problem for you. You have to do your system check in Google Chrome browser, the latest version of Google Chrome. Other browsers might cause some problems for you and don't detect your system settings correctly. On the day of the exam, make sure you wear your most comfortable clothes, because you have to be there for at least 7 hours. And proctors, the supervisors, don't care if you are not in your most elegant clothes. You have to have a reasonable blood glucose level. You have to be well hydrated, just like any other exam. And because this exam is so long, and if you want to take time to use the bathroom, you lose that time. Time is not paused for you. One good idea could be using adult diapers. If you think you need to use the bathroom, I can tell you can easily lose at least 10 minutes because you have to notify a supervisor, and that supervisor should allow you to check out. And to check in, you have to do all the process again. And the check-in process includes typing in your confirmation number, which is a very long number, your family name. So checking out and checking in for using toilet can easily take 10 to 15 minutes. The application, the ProProctor application, might not work in the days before the exam. So you click on it and nothing happens. Don't worry. It is activated 1 hour before the exam. I think this is the case with Mac iOS. In case of Windows, whenever you click on the app icon, you will be directed to the page to type in your confirmation number and family name. So make sure you log in 1 hour before the exam, and you may need to wait in a queue. So a supervisor is available and will attend to you. This is the point of no return. So you cannot see any other notifications on your screen, and the screen is filled with ProProctor app and it is freezed. You cannot close it or minimize it. The check-in process is a self-check-in and you are on your own. You have to take a photo of yourself. You have to take a photo of your ID card and make sure you have only the ID card that you presented in Physician's Apply portal. If it was a passport, use that. If it was a PR document, use that. If it was a driver's license, use that. Having multiple IDs will not help you, and the supervisor will ask you to leave them outside the room. Now, in the past, you could use 2 blank papers for note-taking. It is not allowed now. You should not have any pens, pencils, and papers with you. Before the exam starts, make sure the temperature is right for you, because you cannot shout for someone to turn down or turn up the air conditioning. You are allowed to hum and whisper to yourself, but you cannot talk to anyone. You cannot say get out or close the door or please come help me or anything like that. If you do that, your exam is ended. If you call someone to take care of the modem, for example, for you, you're done. After you do your self-checkout, a prometric readiness agent will attend you, and he or she will confirm your information and do an environment check for you. So you have to pick up your laptop and turn it around and show the walls of your environment and the room. You have to show your ears, your glasses, and if you want to take the exam with your headphones on, you have to have your headphones on when you take your photo. You cannot remove headphones while you're taking the exam or put on headphones while you're taking the exam. Throughout the exam, you have to be in the exact same appearance with which you started the exam. Yes, you have to show your ears and you have to show the back of your ears. So if you didn't know that you have something called back of your ears, yeah, you have to show that too. You have to roll up your sleeves, your leg pants, show your pockets, side pockets, back pockets, front pockets, any pockets that you have. Under the table, one good news is that a mouse pad, no matter how checkered or textured or colorful it is acceptable. But you have to show the surface of the desk and under the desk. Do not use any ties or bow ties or any jewelry. Be as simple as possible because you are on your own and this is not a party. If you have long hair, you can tie your hair behind to stay more comfortable and show your ears all throughout the exam. You can have a light sweatshirt, but it should not be on your lap. You should hang it on the back of your chair. During the exam, you can't take any pills, you can't take water, you can't eat anything, you can't chew gums, and like I told you, you can't use toilet without a checkout. And you won't be given extra time for that. You lose that time. Please notice that your proctor is not a single person, and from time to time in the exam, a chat box will pop up and show the name of the new proctor and some instructions. You don't need to read those instructions. Don't be distracted by that. Just close that window. But make sure that you have to show your head, neck, and shoulders to the webcam throughout the exam. If you hunch down or go out from camera view, they will shout at you and call you back to the camera. There is no privacy for 7 hours. Stay in the frame all the time. And don't be surprised if you hear different voices because these proctors will change. They are usually very friendly and very polite, and they try not to disturb you unless a security concern happens. If you change the position of your laptop, they will talk to you. If you change your webcam orientation, they will talk to you. If they cannot see you completely, they will talk to you. And you may get a startle reflex. If you experience a disconnection, do not panic because your time is paused in that case and you don't lose that time. You just check in again and continue your exam and that time will be added to your day. Please memorize your confirmation number, which is a long number, and you have to use the full number, not just the last 4 digits. So every time you check in, you need that confirmation number. You have 45 minutes break midday. You can use all that time or you can use part of it to have a snack or lunch. But remember, if you exceed 45 minutes, your time starts again automatically without your check-in and you lose that time. So it's advisable to use like 30 minutes for your lunch and come back and use that 10 minutes to check in again and don't lose any time for the check-in. If you're going to use glasses, have your glasses on while taking the photo of yourself. If you're going to use headphones, have your headphones on while taking the photo. Do not allow pets or anyone even accidentally into the room. Turn off all the iPads, iPhones, because they use internet and they may reduce the speed of your internet and cause disconnections. Ask people in your home not to go live on Instagram or Zoom or whatever, and don't be ashamed to use adult Pampers or diapers if you need to save some precious time. So I wish you good luck on your exam. Hopefully this is the first and last time you take this exam. And if you guys like more videos like this, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. That will send me a signal to continue this project and prepare more useful information in the future. Thank you very much and good luck again.